Good day everyone, this is Patrick from EasyFX Code Training System, and this is Saturday the 24th of October 2020, and this is the weekly analysis for the Euro, the cable and the Aussie dollar for the 4th week of October. And let's begin with the Euro, and started off bullish in the first half of the week, and just a slight pullback on Thursday, and follow up by still a bullish move on the Friday to close the week, and looks like the week closed higher than the previous week, so bullish, and right to the 62 pip retracement level. So that could be a continuation move. That could be a continuation move next week, climbing up to the 78.6 retracement level, just around the 119.20, 26 area. And support is still firmly entrenched now at the 117 round figure. So there was midway through the week, there was some talks on the intensification of the Brexit trade deal between the EU and UK, so that helped to push up the euro. But then there was still no outcome after that, and we'll see what happens next week. And at the same time, the US dollar faltered at the start of the week, so that's what helped the euro as well. This week there is a ECB rate and monetary policy decisions, followed by Friday some preliminary figures on GDP in the Eurozone. Let's move on to the cable, and that was a bullish move on the Wednesday midweek, where there was some news on the Brexit trade deal talks and between the EU and the UK, which drove it up to the weekly R2 pivot level. But then with no outcome after that, it retraced back to the monthly pivot. So unfortunately, it's still no breakthrough yet in the negotiations, but you can see that the cable is trying to poise itself for a breakout, and if it does finalize a deal of any kind with the EU, then this could be a bullish breakout to the 135 where the previous high was. Right, so we'll have to watch out, especially next week towards the end of October. Meanwhile, let's this lighter here. It does look as if that there is a bullish channel that's also could be forming. And we'll see if it's going to move in this bullish channel in the short term. we'll see if if we shift this Fibonacci level here to the nearer time frame, and you can see it did hit the 62 Fib retracement here. Up to here, that's the 62 Fib retracement. And now it's fallen back down below the 50% Fib. There's support at the key round figure of the 130, and that's where the 38 Fib retracement is of this move back up from the swing low. Alright, so this coming week there's no key news from the UK. Let's also go back to the euro and see if there's also potential channel that could be forming as well, similar to the cable. Let's make this lighter, and let's see if could be something similar to the cable, and this previous large bullish channel has shifted down slightly into a narrower channel below it. So that's also possible. Let's also take a look at the DXY, the US dollar index, and the early part of the week, that's where the US dollar weakened and managed to find support just above the 78.6 Fib retracement and climb back up to the 21 Fib of the bigger move down. So it did hit the 50 Fib retracement here before, and then fell back below the 21 Fib, and it's trying to climb back up above the 21, but then still weakened towards the end of the week. So we'll see if it's able to recover for next week back to the daily 55 EMA, and perhaps the 62 Fib of or if you look at the other way, the 38 Fib of this retracement lower. Alright, so the US election is coming up after next week, so that's going to be key stimulus to and driver for the US dollar and the stock markets as well. Alright, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. And the Aussie dollar also dipped lower to almost retest the previous low of the low of the previous month, but managed to recover back up above the 0.71 level. So it has to attempt to try to recover back up to 0.72, but it does look like it's just trapped in the range at the moment. And support is now at this level just below the 71 fib 7100 level. Let's also draw a new fib level. This can move this back up here to this latest swing lower. And it's trying to climb back up to the 38 fib retracement level at the 7160 area. It did try to climb up to the 62 fib level, but didn't quite get there. So this week there's only CPI figures for Australia, and we'll see how it responds to the US dollar fluctuations as well for next week. And yeah, meantime it's stuck between the mid-70s area to the to the 7200 area. It's trapped in the range here. Okay, so do check out my other videos on spot gold and dollar yen, and stay safe, have a good trading week, and cheers for now.